Hello and welcome to Glorious Miniatures. My name's Jolyon, and in today's video we have something from the Warhammer World Anniversary. Big mechs get bigger in a new Ork codex. It's a simple fact that Ork technology is the best in the galaxy, or so the big green chap looming over our shoulders tells us. Not many boys with the technical know-whats to build their ramshackle gear, however, so they rely on gifted mechs who possess rare engineering skills to craft their instruments of carnage. The biggest and strongest of these mechs, known appropriately as big mechs, possess prestige on par with war bosses, and now they're getting a new miniature to match their supreme stature. So let's scroll down and have a look at that. Look at that fantastic miniature. This hefty lad has had enough of walking around on his own 2 feet like a chump, and has instead strapped into a rugged exo harness designed to carry the massive madcap weapons big mechs are so fond of. He's loaded with minute mechanical details from the wires and metal plates crudely grafted to his body, to the torn apron filled with tools as though he's clanked straight out of his workshop. Have a look at that. Right there, that is a pretty sweet miniature. I am definitely going to be acquiring it. Look at this little skelly chap right here. Just attached to that. I don't know what it's doing, but I like it a lot. And there's some kind of zappy gun there and some other kind of gun there. That's a pretty sweet mini. Let's get back into it and have a look more. So it's only fair that the biggest, smartest engineers keep all the best gubbins for themselves. And this gives the big mech a selection of powerful weapons to pick from. This odd boy engineer can pinch through power armor with a brutal hydraulic claw, or improvise new ventilation systems in tank hulls with a whirring driller. He also comes with a custom mega blaster, which you can trade out for a portable tractor blaster capable of dragging aircraft out of the sky. That is the tractor blaster right there. Anti-fly 3+, devastating wounds. Damage D6+1, that's quite a swingy potential bit of damage right there. 1 attack, range 36, strength 10. The big mech's extravagant personal technology isn't limited to weapons either. Their bionic exoskeleton incorporates a shokk-boosta that makes boring holes in the fabric of reality a doddle. With a flip of a switch, the mech and their entourage fly through the warp to emerge on the other side of walls, fortifications, and even enemy mobs. Perfect for getting into position before a big, hollering charge. That is the shokk-boosta there, very reminiscent of the shokk-blaster, except with more bobbly things on it, as far as I can tell. You can and it says here, shokk-boosta, you can re-roll advance rolls made for this model's unit. In addition, each time this model's unit makes a normal advance or fall back move, until that move is finished, models in that unit can move horizontally through models and terrain features, but cannot finish a move on top of another model or its base. Okay, that could mean some pretty interesting tactical things for the Ork players, and something for opponents to be aware of as well, definitely. You want to get your hands on the biggest, most beautiful of big mechs? You'll get your first chance in a new Ork battleforce, the Stompa Boyz. As the name suggests, it stars one of the biggest plastic model kits in the Warhammer 40,000 range, the monstrously massive Stompa, oh no, along with a gaggle of hangers-on to witness its epic rampages. Now, I only have currently the Ork Combat Patrol. This is an interesting proposition, the Battle Force. I have heard that this kit here is a bit of a nightmare to build. It could definitely be an interesting project to do, but as I've got no experience in building that particular kit, how dodgy is it? And also, this is a lot of points, isn't it? Is it not, the Stompa? So we got all in all, you get the new big mech, okay, obviously in a new box, and then we have to wait a few months or whatever to get it on its own. The Stompa, 10 boys, a truck, and 10 looters. Now, okay then. If you ever wanted to know what it feels like to unleash a Titan scale beating on all of your sad, orkless friends, this is the time. Just look at it compared to an Imperial Knight. Okay. Wow. I didn't realize it was that impressive. I mean, for that reason alone, I basically have to get it, right? Last but not least, you'll need updated rules for all of these boys, and the latest Codex Orks have everything you need. It's packed with background lore on the biggest wars, the mightiest warlords, and the modern day goings-on of our favourite Green Horde. We'll have more from its packed pages as we get closer to release. Nice bit of artwork on that Codex there. Want to check out everything else revealed at today's events? I'll be doing videos on that, so hopefully I'll link to the next one, top right-hand corner. And that's pretty much all there is to this one. It looks like an interesting... I like the new miniature itself. The Big Mek. That is a sweet miniature. Regardless of whether or not I get the battle force, the Stompa is a bit of a big issue. So whether or not I decide to get in on that particular thing is one thing, but I know for a fact that this miniature is definitely getting purchased and painted on this channel. So do make sure that you've liked, subscribed, and indeed hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you, and goodbye.